Hey, what's up, Flash Mob? It's your boy Flash Forward, and today we're going to talk about 5 things that suck to buy, but will definitely help you as a filmmaker. Run the intro.
Lucas.
So these 5 things are really boring to buy, and what's even more annoying is that they're kind of expensive. Whether you're a full-time filmmaker or a part-time YouTuber, these things are really going to come in handy though. So just so you know, there will be a link in the description below for everything that we talk about today. Hey yo, come closer. So yo, your boy's actually an Amazon affiliate. So what that means is, if you go into the links and buy anything that we talk about today, Amazon's going to pay me. And yo, what's even more crazy is that it's not going to cost you anything more. So go ahead, be a good you, and buy it from the links in my description. So the first thing on the list, and probably the most annoying, is hard drives. And they're pretty self-explanatory. You're gonna need these to store your footage. And if you're a footage hoarder like me, you're gonna need a lot of them. So most of us start off with maybe like a 2 terabyte drive for 80 bucks when we're shooting on a DSLR camera. And then we start shooting more frequently and we realize we need a little bit more storage. So we might go ahead and upgrade and get a 4 terabyte drive. And those go for maybe about, $180 to maybe $200. And then we get to a point of our career, we get a cinema camera, we start shooting in 4K, and we start making a little bit of money and we're shooting more frequently and we realize we need even more. And then you're looking at a 24 terabyte drive for $2,000. And your bank account's looking back at you like,
hello darkness, my old friend.
It's mad annoying, but it is a necessary evil. So definitely make sure you guys get your hard drives. So the next thing you're gonna need is grip equipment. If you're not familiar with what grip equipment is, it's things like sandbags, light stands, flags, clamps, and a bunch of other things like that that help keep your set together. Whenever we're shooting, we need light to help tell the story of the scene. And grip equipment is gonna help you achieve the look that you're going for. In my experience, those $30 light stands that you get off of Amazon can pretty much get the job done, but sooner than later, you are gonna be buying more expensive lights. So you might as well just go and buy C-stands. Because check it out. If you go and buy a bunch of expensive lights, have no stands to put them on, that means you have to put them on the floor. And if you put them on the floor, your footage is gonna end up looking like this. Chances are you're gonna need a few of these items, so you might as well just put the money aside from now. And honestly guys, I hate seeing an expensive light like the Aperture 300D on a dinky light stand just barely hanging on. It gives me anxiety, and it could be a really expensive mistake if something goes wrong. So just don't do it. So the next thing on the list is cases. And I'll be honest, cases are not so bad. And the reason why is because when you start buying a bunch of expensive equipment, you will need something safe to put them in to transport them from one place to the other. If you're looking for a reliable option, Pelican cases have been doing this for years. And you can literally get into a decent sized Pelican case for about 250 bucks. For a long time, I was making things happen with a backpack, but as soon as I got a cinema camera, I was like, oh, hell no. There's no way I'm gonna be breaking my back anymore. Having something with handles and wheels, it makes a world of a difference. But hey, you know what's gonna help your career and cost you nothing? That's right, subscribing to this channel. So go ahead and do that right now. And while you're at it, you might as well hit the like button so you can see more videos like this. Go ahead. So number 4 on the list is tripods. And to be honest with you, tripods are never really gonna be the topic of discussion amongst your filmmaking friends. You get a tripod, you use it. That's it. It's never going to be the coolest thing on set. Well, unless you get the Flowtech 75 by Satchler. Now obviously tripods are something that you put your camera on, which allows you to not have to hold it all the time, and it helps you get smooth, steady shots regardless of what you're shooting. At the beginning of my career, probably like most of you, I went and got the cheapest possible tripod available. But as my camera system grew, I knew I would have to get a more sturdy solution. I can't tell you guys how many horror stories I've heard about people putting a big, heavy, expensive camera on a cheap little tripod, and something as gentle as wind just blows it over, then a $2,000 lens is completely destroyed. Don't be one of those guys. Just get a good pair of sticks in the beginning and they'll last you for a very long time. So the last thing on my list that I hate paying for, but I absolutely need, is software. If you're like me and you shoot and edit your own content, chances are you are going to be purchasing some kind of software. Now in my case, I use the Adobe Suite, Epidemic Sound, and something like Motion Array. And I mean, they are very convenient because they put everything that I need at my fingertips, but you're literally spending about 200 plus per year to just have these programs available. I always say find the programs that work best for your needs and then just incorporate those charges into your fees that you present to your clients, because you need to get the job done. It sucks to have to pay for it, but again, it's one of those necessary evils. What kind of stuff do you guys hate buying? Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. And if you made it to the end of this video, honestly, you're a real one, and I love you and I appreciate you. And as always, guys, make sure you look, learn, and share. Take it easy, guys.